Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, hi there. My name is Mark, I am gay, I am a dad, and this is my Daddy Diary, episode 27. For those of you that have been watching over the last couple of months, I don't have Sophie with me today. No, Dada Mark is off work this week, so he is looking after Sophie at the moment, and so I can do a video without her, which I know some of you will probably be a little bit disappointed. But don't forget, as with every single video, I put clips of Sophie at the end of the video, so make sure you watch until the end, and then you can see some footage of Sophie and how she is getting on. Now, this week has kind of been quite a special week really, because Dada Mark has been off work, and so we've been able to have some extra family time. So I have been a bit less video orientated, I guess. I haven't actually finished the Q&A video quite yet, but don't worry, for those of you that have submitted questions, it is coming and I will get that up as soon as possible. One of the things that we became very quickly aware of this week was that although she is now 6 months, we had bought very little in the way of 6 to 9 months clothing, and some, not all, but some of the clothes that she had that were 3 to 6 were getting a little snug. They weren't like really tight, but they were starting to get a little bit snug. And so I went in the cupboards and I was like, right, I'll do my usual swap out the 3 to 6, get out the 6 to 9s, and realised we actually really don't have very much, because we'd always said, no, we'll get the first 6 months sorted and then we'll start layering on from there. So I went in the cupboards and discovered that we didn't have very much. So this week we've spent an absolute fortune on baby clothes, and I mentioned it on my Twitter and I'm going to mention it to you guys, because it is quite a lot of clothes, so I want to be sure that people are interested. But if you are interested in seeing a haul video of all of the 6 to 9 months clothes that we've bought this week, just drop some comments down below. Let me know that you're interested in seeing that, and I will go ahead and make a video if there is interest. I mean, I might do it anyway, it just might take me a while. if I've got people who want to see it, then it might give me a kick up the butt to get it done sooner. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. This week our plans for Walt Disney World have kind of kicked up a little notch, because we now have access to the opening hours for the entire time we're away. So I've been plotting out when all the parks are open, when all the extra magic hours are. I've also spent a lot of time, especially with the other guys that we're going with, looking at what rides have got height restrictions, what hasn't, and what we think we're going to be able to take Sophie on, which obviously isn't going to be a lot. She'll be a year old, but I'm quite nervous about taking her on rides. Now, I'm a huge rides person. I love roller coasters, I love spinny rides, you know, it's not a problem. But I am nervous about taking a 1-year-old onto rides. So if you have any tips or helpful suggestions, again, pop them in the comments below. And the other thing we're doing, we're planning out, obviously because it is her birthday, we've got a few character meet and greet experiences that we've put into place. Many of you will know that children react very differently when it comes to meeting characters. If you think about that kind of image of taking a child to see Father Christmas and them screaming because they're freaked out by the big guy with a white beard. You get where I'm going with this? So I'm a bit nervous about what her reaction to Disney characters will be. And I think a big part of that is because when children watch TV, they see Mickey Mouse and they see Minnie Mouse and all the cartoons and your Disney princesses and all those characters. They see them on TV very much in an animated context. So they'll just see Mickey Mouse. They don't really see a human next to that. So the other thing I've been doing this week is putting on lots of YouTube videos of other people having meet and greets with the characters in the parks. My theory here, and you might comment below and say you're crazy, my theory is that she will become accustomed to seeing a human, which she'll recognise, yes, it's on TV so it's small, but she'll recognise a human and then the character in context with the human, so it won't come as much of a surprise when she sees Mickey Mouse and realises he's actually 6 foot tall. Does that make any sense, or am I just completely crazy? Do you guys have any tips for taking children to places like Disney or any other theme parks where there are going to be those big life-size character interaction moments? Because like I say, I know that it can be something that can scare them, so I'm trying to think of ways that will make that a little bit easier. If you do have any suggestions, again, pop them in the comments below. I'm quite interested to see what you think, because obviously I want to be able to get her the most out of this trip. She's not going to remember any of it, but obviously we'll have it all documented on video, so I kind of want to make sure it's as special as it can be, and if there is any other things I can do that might ease that process, that would be great, especially when it comes to meeting the princesses, because for her birthday we are actually going to be having breakfast in the main Cinderella castle in the Magic Kingdom with all of the princesses. So, and it's something that neither me or Dad and Mark have ever done before. We've never eaten there. We've never really met the princesses. We never really do princess meet and greets when we go. So the whole Disney princess world is quite new to us as well. And obviously the only reason we're doing it is because of Sophie. In case you hadn't guessed, I am ridiculously excited about this holiday. It's not until September, but I'm already sort of in major planning, getting my head around how everything's going to work and all the things that we're going to get to do. So yeah, I might talk about Disney World a fair bit in the coming months, which is fine because it'll all be a preamble to when I do the vlogs for it. So you've got that to look forward to at the end of the year. Just as a very quick update on Sophie and teething, so I noticed last night I was putting on some Dentinox and I literally felt what felt like the very, very top corner of a tooth just starting to poke through her gums. So I don't really know how quick the process is once that starts happening. So I imagine within the next couple of weeks we will be able to actually see the first baby tooth. Fingers crossed, who knows? I don't know, but it is coming along. And in terms of her weaning and feeding, I think we've established a favourite dish already, because whenever we give her sweet potato, or it could be sweet potato with something else, I think one of the ones was sweet potato and peppers as a puree, she just goes crazy for it. She is nuts. Like, she loves food, but she particularly loves the sweet potato. We've put her in a high chair and she will launch herself at the spoon. She's not holding back. She knows exactly what to do with the food and she wants it, and she wants it quickly. Which obviously for us, it's a godsend because it's not been an issue. I know some people have some challenges when it comes to weaning, but it could not have gone any easier, touch wood. That it doesn't all go completely wrong at some point. But no, she's doing fantastically with the weaning, which we're very, very happy with. And generally, again, I feel like I say this every week, but she's doing great. She's a happy, smiley, wonderful little girl. And the thing I've sort of really noticed over the last couple of weeks is, this is going to sound bizarre, but she feels like a little human now. I think when they're newborns, they very much are this little tiny cuddly thing, but they don't really do very much, obviously. And so, I don't know, she just feels more like the person she's going to be now, rather than just almost like a blank canvas of a baby. She is now starting to show a lot more sort of personality traits, I guess, and she just feels more like a little human, and she's playing more and stuff. So it's a very exciting time for us, because obviously we're experiencing it, which is the best feeling in the world. And then this morning I woke up I'd been tagged in a video, and ironically I was just looking at it on my time hop as well, that it was actually 1 year ago that we were at the Disney store in London on Oxford Street with Lisa, who was our surrogate, and we were being interviewed by Charlie O'Brien, who vlogs with Channel Mum, and she does a lot of life coaching as well. I'm going to pop a couple of links in down below so you can go and have a look at their stuff. Yeah, we were being interviewed by them to go live on Facebook with our gender reveal. That was a year ago. I don't know where time has gone. I think there's a clause in the whole being a parent thing that time actually doubles in speed, because the last year has just absolutely flown by. I don't really know where it's gone. It's been a bit of a blur. I don't know, seriously, it's been a bit of a blur. So that was a wonderful memory to wake up to, and so it's kind of set me up for this weekend now, just all happy, smiley, and it's just reinforced how wonderful all of this really is. And so on that note, I think I'm going to wrap it up for this week. Like I say, keep your eyes open for the Q&A video, and if you are interested in a clothing haul video, drop it down in the comments below. But for now, I'm just going to say, obviously, as always, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you next week. Bye!